In this question, we have two wattmeters and their readings are 75 watt and 80 watt respectively. From this, we have to find the total electrical power supplied or generated by the two voltage sources together. These two voltage sources together. How to solve this question? Notice that here we have some sources, voltage and current sources, and here we have some impedances or loads. Now notice that there are three wires connecting the load side to the source side, and we have two wattmeters. So if you recall how we connect two wattmeters to measure power in a three wire system using 2-wattmeter method, then you will notice that this is exactly the connection for 2-wattmeter method used in 3-wire systems. And therefore, the reading of the 2 wattmeters together will give the total power going from the source side to the load side. So thus, total power supplied by all the sources together will be 75 watt plus 80 watt, that is equal to 155 watt. Now, how much power is supplied by this current source? Power supplied by the current source will be equal to this current 2 ampere multiplied by the voltage across this current source, that is 10 plus 15, 25 volt, okay, multiplied by 10 plus 15 volt. So this will be equal to 50 watt. Therefore, how much power is generated by these two voltage sources? That will be the total power supplied by the three sources, 155 watt, minus the power supplied by the current source, that is 50 watt. So the answer will be 105 watt. Now you may solve this question in different ways. For example, wattmeter reading, the reading of wattmeter 1 is 75 watt, and the voltage across the pressure coil of W1 is 10 volt. Therefore, the current through the current coil, that should be 75 divided by 10, okay, so 7.5 ampere current flows here. Now here we have 7.5 ampere and here the current is 2 ampere. Therefore, the current going through this 10 volt source, that will be 7.5 minus 2, so that will be 5.5 ampere. So the power generated or supplied by this 10 volt source is 5.5 into 10, so 55 watt. Okay, so 55 watt is generated by the 10 volt source. Now look at W2, wattmeter 2. The reading of this wattmeter is 80 watt and the voltage across the pressure coil will be minus 15 volt. So therefore, this current here, current coil current, that will be 80 divided by minus 15 ampere. Okay, so this current is flowing here as well as here, and so that means I can write the current here will be 80 by 15 ampere. However, the current here is 2 ampere, so the current going through the 15 volt source, that will be 80 by 15 minus 2 ampere. Okay, this much current is flowing through this 15 volt source. So how much power is generated by this 15 volt source? That will be 15 volt into 80 by 15 minus 2 ampere. Okay, now if I add this two, I should get the total power generated by the two voltage sources, and this is equal to 55 plus this will be 50. So once again we get the same answer as we expect, 105 watt. That's the answer.